Naruto, Kakashi's 10 best jutsu, ranked by usability. As the copycat ninja, Kakashi has a lot of different jutsu up his sleeve. Which ones are the best for him when it comes to usability? Kakashi Hatake was an elite jonin of Konohagakure back in the day and the leader of Team 7 in Naruto. After the Fourth Great Ninja War, he was deemed to be skilled enough to succeed Tsunade Senju and become the 6th Hokage of the village. Being a terrific ninja from his younger days, Kakashi has always had a great grasp over multiple jutsu, partly down to the fact that he had the Sharingan in his left eye. Over the years, he mastered several powerful techniques, some of which are incredibly useful in battle and easy to use. 10. Susanoo. Although quite powerful, Kakashi had access to it for just a short amount of time. Kakashi Hatake finally gained access to the power of the Susanoo during the Fourth Great Ninja War. After Obito died, he passed on his remaining 6 paths chakra to Kakashi, which gave him 2 Mangekyo Sharingan and the ability to use the Susanoo. With the power of Kamui, Kakashi could even go head-to-head with the likes of Kagaya Otsutsuki. However, this lasted for only a short while. 9. Kamui Raikiri, an incredibly powerful technique but relies on 2 Mangekyo Sharingan. Kamui Raikiri is another technique that was accessible to Kakashi Hatake only after he got access to Obito's chakra. Acquiring 2 Mangekyo Sharingan with both the short and the long variant of the dojutsu known as Kamui, Kakashi became intangible himself while his Raikiri damaged the opponent. What's more, this technique of his relied on the usage of 6 paths powers, reducing its usability even further. 8. Rasengan, easy to use, but it doesn't suit Kakashi's style. Kakashi had already learned how to use the Rasengan by the age of 13, and although this jutsu was useful, he hardly ever relied on it. By failing to apply lightning nature transformation to it, Kakashi ended up creating Raikiri, which became his signature technique. The Rasengan was never used by Kakashi in combat, and the only time he demonstrated it was when he was training Naruto Uzumaki. 7. Genjutsu, Sharingan, easy to use but not quite powerful. Genjutsu, Sharingan is the basic level of genjutsu that almost all the users of the Sharingan can perform. In fact, genjutsu is closely associated with the Uchiha clan and their Sharingan. Kakashi might not be from the Uchiha clan, but he's still able to take advantage of all the powers of the Sharingan given to him by Obito. Although the Sharingan's genjutsu was quite easy to use for him, its low level means that he didn't rely on it all that much. 6. Raiden, strong but consumed a lot of Kakashi's chakra. Against certain strong opponents, Kakashi made use of Raiden, a lightning release technique that saw him make use of shadow clones. With their help, Kakashi could create a lightning cable between the two and hit his opponents with it, all the while analyzing their movements with his Sharingan. Sadly, this technique sees the use of too many abilities at once and thus consumes a lot of chakra, which is why it isn't used as often. 5. Earth-style wall, a great way to defend against incoming attacks. Being a user of all 5 nature transformations, Kakashi Hatake has access to an arsenal of ninjutsu. One of his most used techniques is the Earth Release, Earth-style wall, which helps him defend against incoming attacks with ease and doesn't suck too much chakra out of him. What's more, by blinding the opponent, Kakashi often used this technique to take his opponents by surprise, making use of clones in the process. 4. Shadow Clone Jutsu, quite useful adds to Kakashi's various strategies. Shadow Clone Jutsu is a technique that Kakashi Hatake uses on several occasions, especially when in tight positions against stronger opponents. Unlike Naruto, Kakashi cannot use the Shadow Clone Jutsu all the time. Instead, he only makes use of it when he needs to catch an enemy off guard and ends up taking them by surprise most of the time. Along with Shadow Clone, Kakashi often used Lightning Clones in a similar fashion. 3. Kamui, Kakashi's most useful jutsu in Naruto after the time skip. Kamui was the strongest technique Kakashi had in his arsenal after the time skip. Realizing that he had access to the Mangekyo Sharingan, Kakashi made full use of this spacetime ninjutsu to defeat his opponents. Although it took a lot out of him initially, by the time of the Fourth Great Ninja War, he was quite good at using it regularly without too much fatigue, making it a technique with high usability. 2. Raikiri, Kakashi Hataki's signature jutsu throughout the story. Created by Kakashi Hataki, the Raikiri is an S-rank technique that is known to be a stronger version of the Chidori. The jutsu was named after Kakashi famously split a lightning bolt in half. This technique is seen being used throughout the story, and is quite easily one of the most useful techniques that Kakashi has in his arsenal. 1. Shurden used this technique to replace the Raikiri after losing his Sharingan. Since the Raikiri is heavily dependent on the usage of the Sharingan, Kakashi could no longer use it after the Fourth Great Ninja War. He now relies on a different yet equally good technique known as Shurden. Shurden can do everything that Raikiri could but from a distance, making it better in comparison. Since it is quite easy to perform for Kakashi, it has the highest usability out of all the techniques in his arsenal right now and is powerful at the same time.